How's it going, guys? Callan here, bringing you a video today on what is RPE. So for those of you that aren't aware of what RPE is, basically it stands for rate of perceived exertion, or in simple terms, it's a subjective measure of how hard you believe you're working during a certain exercise. So there's two types of RPE scale. The first one is the Borg scale. Now this one's a bit older, it's used more in clinical studies. It's a scale from 1 to 20. So basically, as you go increasingly further up the scale, how hard you believe you've been working increases as well. In strength training, we like to use a scale that goes from 1 to 10. It's just a little bit more easier, less numbers for us to think about. So basically, it starts at a 5, which is pretty much just a warm-up weight. You can keep going with no worries. From there, it goes up to a 6. It's still pretty comfortable weight. From there, it goes to 7. Where you could possibly get in 3 more extra reps. 7.5, maybe 3 more reps. 8 means you probably, definitely could have got 2 more. 8.5, maybe 2 more. 9, definitely 1. 9.5, maybe 1. And then at the top there is 10. That's your maximum effort. No more reps. That's fully gassed yourself. You can't do any more from there. So when can you use RPE in your training? RPE can be used basically at any time of your training. It can be used for your main lifts, your squat, bench, deadlift. It can be used for your accessories, even your bicep curls. So an example for, say, a squat, you come in on one day, you've got a triple, so 3 reps, add an RPE 8. So you come in, say you get 150 kilos, that's your RPE 8 for the day. So you could possibly do 2 more reps. And from there, possibly bring the weight down, do some reps off of that, and you're good to go from there. So RPE is it's a good way to auto-regulate your training. So you come in one day feeling awesome, got an RPE 8, double on bench say, come in, hit 100 kilos, awesome, that might even be a PR. You come in another day, you've got two reps again at RPE 8, maybe you didn't get as much sleep the night before, your nutrition hasn't been the greatest, you come in, warming up, get to 90 kilos and you're like, whoa, it's a bit tough. I don't know if I could hit another 2 reps. You leave it there. So on different days, while your strength is still pretty similar, your RPEs are completely different, or the weight at a certain RPE is completely different. So I have used RPE in training myself. It's probably about 1.5 years, maybe even 2 years ago, when I was still relatively inexperienced with powerlifting. I was doing one of the Tuchscherer RTS programs. I can't remember exactly what RPEs it called for, but generally I liked the style of training. It allowed me to go in and hit some good numbers. However, I found that most of the time I was going over the RPE. So basically I was lifting too heavy for the prescribed RPE. Now what this does caused me to get more fatigue than I should have been, didn't progress as well as I would have liked, and basically, so I mean, that's one of the negatives with RPE, is that if you're one of those people that really want to push yourself every session, go as hard as you can, it might not be for you, basically, because you've got that rate there, or the possibility to push yourself where it's basically not really needed all the time. So yeah, that's all I've got to say on RPE today. If you want some more information on RPE, I recommend checking out Tuchscherer, the godfather of RPE training, the founder of RTS. We'll leave some links in the description to some more of his work. And yeah, in my opinion, the best way to get familiar with RPE, do some more research, check out Mike T, and then start utilizing it in your training. So yeah, hopefully you got some good information from this video today. Good luck with your training, good luck with using RPE in your training. I'll see you all in the next video. MVP, 09 all the way to 16. Even next season looking like a breeze. A lot of y'all ain't built for the league. Yeah.